Night or noon, a silent rain needles our planet, cosmic rays, born in cataclysms older than bones, sharper than any surgeon. They pass through clouds, stone, and skin, erasing molecules as if editing a manuscript. You cannot see them, yet they sketch your fate in creeping strokes. They are not light, but shrapnel, nuclei and electrons hurled from supernova remnants, magnetar tantrums, and the maelstrom rims of black holes. Some travel millions of years, threading galaxy arms like patient knives. When they finally arrive, they do not knock, they pierce. The atmosphere hears them first, a brittle drum skin struck by invisible bullets. Each impact births a storm of secondaries, pions, muons, electrons, air showers cascading like shattered glass through miles of sky. This blizzard does not end at the clouds, it keeps falling, steadily, into us. Earth fights back with magnetic armor, a vast auroral net that bends many incoming particles aside. But the strongest refuse the curve, threading the field lines with cruel certainty. What escapes the trap punches downward, and the planet answers with ghostly lights, warning flares, not victory banners. Muons, heavy cousins of electrons, form the spear points that reach us at sea level. They flicker through concrete, ship hulls, cathedral domes, and rib cages, ignoring most defenses with arrogant half-lives. One crosses each thumbnail every second, a metronome you never asked to keep. Inside the cathedral of the cell, muons and nuclear fragments do not knock, they slash. They rip water into reactive knives, scatter electrons like wolves, and shove through DNA ladders, snapping rungs two at a time. A double-strand break is not a bruise, it is a question with teeth. Your cells are valiant archivists, splicing, gluing, and proofreading under dim biochemical lamps. Most cuts are patched before morning, a few are mended wrong, a typo shifting a protein, a whisper sliding toward cancer. Evolution calls these accidents creativity, but it writes receipts in flesh. If you doubt the rain, build a cloud chamber and wait. Vapor curls over a cold plate, and then the scratches appear, straight, slanted, forked, like claw marks across fogged glass. Those lines are visitors through your living room, each stroke a particle no prayer can stop. At 35,000 feet, the sky thins and the storm grows fatter. Pilots and frequent flyers swim in an extra tide of radiation, a quiet surcharge for speed. Long routes over the poles trade scenery for dose, where Earth's shield sags and the auroras hiss. Above the blanket entirely, astronauts meet the true face of the rain. Aluminum hulls are sieves to iron nuclei, and shadows coil behind bolts where fragments ricochet, carving microscopic wounds. Every spacewalk writes a new ledger of breaks and repairs across bone marrow and brain. A voyage to Mars is not measured only in miles but in sieverts, accumulated cuts across the genome. Months in deep space promise doses that mock hospital limits, and regolith shelters are double-edged, breeding secondary shrapnel when struck. The red planet beckons with a price written in chromatin. Even here, pockets of weakness yawn, the South Atlantic anomaly, a dent in our magnetic bulwark. Satellites shiver as charged bullets whistle through circuits, flipping bits, corrupting memory like ghosts learning keyboards. Some close their eyes, powering down as the anomaly passes, praying their hearts keep beating. On the ground, data centers and aircraft feel the same cold touch. A single ion crash can append a calculation, a 1 becoming a stubborn 0, the machine murmuring lies with perfect confidence. Engineers build error correction like chapels, yet the congregation keeps arriving, relentless as tide. We have learned to turn the knives into lanterns. Muon tomography peers through pyramids, volcanoes, and reactor hearts, using that ceaseless drizzle to sketch hidden rooms and magma throats. The universe spies on us, and we spy back, counting the raindrops with wary gratitude. Some primaries carry energies so obscene that they defy our accelerators, shrugging off comparisons to the Large Hadron Collider like a flea. They are the ultra-high-energy arrivals, relic lances from places we barely dare to name. When they hit, showers bloom for miles, a forest of ghosts. Picture a galaxy core, a black hole binging on stars, vomiting twin jets that spear intergalactic dark. Magnetic fields twist like garrotes, and particles hitch rides close to light speed, condemned to endurance. Those fugitives cross gulfs older than our oceans to find your chromosome staircase. The sun adds its own temper, solar energetic particles unleashed during flares and coronal mass ejections. Their floods can briefly outshine the galaxy's background, a local riot battering poles and power grids. Yet in quieter times, the solar wind swells our shield, scaring off some galactic wolves. Cosmic weather turns the rain up and down like a haunted dimmer. Strong solar outbursts can briefly sweep aside incoming galactic hail, while deep solar lulls invite more knives to the party. Your dose is a calendar, written by storms you cannot see yet surely where. At sea level, your yearly cosmic share is small, fractions of a millisievert, a whisper beside medical scans. A single transoceanic flight adds a sliver more, a souvenir stamped in marrow rather than passport pages. In space, the whisper becomes a chant that never lets you sleep. Biology is not merely a victim, it is a cemetery full of tools. Enzymes patrol like night guards, ligases stitching, polymerases proofreading, P53 judging like a stern magistrate. But some verdicts go missing, and a cell that should die bargains for one more division, seeding tomorrow's sorrow. Cancer is not a monster from nowhere, it is a committee of errors, many signed in radiation's impatient hand. Cosmic rays contribute a minor share on Earth, yet for astronauts their signature grows legible. In the silence between heartbeats, mutations rehearse anthems they hope to sing. Yet, across epochs, the same knives carve novelties we now call eyes, lungs, and songs. Random cuts, cruel and generous, gave raw material to selection's patient hunger. The price of being writable is being woundable, life gambled at risk once and keeps anteing up. Physics keeps a few eerie miracles under the stairs. Muons born high should die before reaching us, their lives measured in microseconds, yet time dilates as they sprint, and their clocks run slow. Relativity, that quiet accomplice, delivers more blades to the doorstep. When a heavy cosmic nucleus slams into shielding, it can shatter, spraying lighter fragments that still bite. Protection becomes paradox, layers whispering yes and no in the same breath. Designing habitats is an art of compromise, mass, materials, magnets, all inadequate, all essential, none merciful. On the moon, there is no air to break the spears, only dust that remembers every impact. Astronaut footsteps share company with ion scars, both footprints destined to last for ages. The silence there is not peace, it is the absence of anything that can scream. Mars offers a whisper of air and a shrug of magnetism. Cosmic blades fall through that thin sky with little ceremony, lodging in circuits and seeds, writing errors into domes meant for children. To farm that world, we must first outweed a storm that never tires. Deep in Antarctic ice, detectors listen for blue whispers as particles streak and die. Photomultipliers bloom at the faintest touch, turning the planet itself into a witness stand. Even under miles of cold, the rain testifies, tapping messages in a code of light and loss. In caverns carved from salt and mountain, instruments sleep beneath thousands of feet of rock, chasing the rarest ghosts. Muons still visit, fewer but stubborn, signatures scrawled across silent detectors like midnight confessions. We hide to measure what refuses to be forgotten. Airliners fly through a cathedral of charge, wings etching contrails across a living field. Up there, a stray particle can topple a calculation mid-flight, a subtle stumble fixed by layered safeguards. Redundancy is our superstition, and it works, until it doesn't, and alarms bloom like roses. Consider the worker beneath a mountain of atmosphere, unaware, walking a dog at dusk while muons stitch him with thread too thin to see. Nothing dramatic, no pain, only bookkeeping in the dark. Decades later, the ledger opens, and the sum is either mercy or debt. We dream of perfect shields, hydrogen-rich plastics, magnetic cocoons, water walls pulsing around sleeping crews. Every gram launched is a promise and a curse, and the cosmos tallies both. Protecting minds on a voyage means hauling oceans into vacuum, an arc against a fire of needles. We also wield radiation as a scalpel, corralling beams to cauterize tumors that despise mercy. The irony is ancient, poison used to poison poison, yet collateral damage walks beside the cure. Cosmic rays are cruder, feasting where they land, indifferent to borders drawn by doctors. The universe writes in us with claws and quills, sometimes scribbling stardust epiphanies, sometimes doodling ruin. Our bodies are palimpsests, scraped and overwritten, still legible enough to love, to fear, to dare. Cosmic rays are editors without hearts, but they keep the story moving. As we aim for worlds beyond this one, we carry seeds and stories easily bruised. We must map every corridor of the storm, tame it where we can, and bargain honestly where we cannot. Courage will need companions, mass, medicine, and humility beneath an endless hail. Tonight, step outside and feel nothing, hear nothing, smell nothing, and know the rain is there. It has crossed gulfs beyond arithmetic to find you, to test your pages, to underline a line or tear it out. Invisible does not mean gentle, unseen does not mean kind. We are not the center, only a thin shelter around a vulnerable fire, camped beneath violent stars. Protect the flame, read the scars, and keep walking into the dark with eyes open. The cosmic rain is patient, but so are we, authors who remember the knives.